Hey guys, this is FiendFrenzy91, and I'm bringing you a video on Far Cry 4. Far Cry 4, they haven't really released any news really, but they released a poster which seems to be what is going to be the cover of the game. And on it they have what seems to be a white man, and he has his hand on a darker skinned man, which I think is an Asian, and he is really, the white man has a pin in his hand, and it's the pin to the grenade which the darker skinned man is holding. And people have been saying, oh, this is racist, this is so bad, and I'm like, okay. And this isn't the first time with Far Cry that people have been saying racist, it has racism in it. Far Cry 3 was also accused of it, and I think it was to do with the natives. I don't know, I didn't really focus too much on that, because I thought it was kind of dumb, because I'm like, they were saying how the natives were basically like racist dumb, because they were like, all dark skinned, and they acted in a way that was portrayed as racist. I don't know. What I do know is that we need to stop freaking out about these games. I mean, just lately I've been hearing so much, oh, that's racist, that's racist. Let's go back to Resident Evil 5, all the way back there. And what's weird is it only seems to work. I mean, Resident Evil 4, people are like, oh, great game, great game, great game. Resident Evil 5 is like, how dare you do such a thing? And I'm like, what? Resident Evil 4, I think it was, Resident Evil 4, it was in, I don't know if it was set in Spain, but it was, like, he was killing a bunch of Spaniards. And it was like, in Resident Evil 5, Chris Redfield was in Africa, and he was killing a bunch of black people, obviously, because he was, anyway, but still, and then people were like, oh, it's racist, and I'm like, what? Really? I'm not saying that there isn't racism in games, but I'm saying we need to stop freaking out about the racism in games. I mean, just look at, it seems like we seem to have been oversensitive lately about how games are portrayed. It's like, and I mean, honestly, this obviously looks like the evil guy. This looks like the evil guy. So if he's racist, I don't know why people are mad if he's the evil guy in the game. And I'm like, so now the bad guy can't be racist. Let me just say a quote said by Hutchison. I'm assuming he works for EA. He said on Twitter, he said, just so it's clear for those jumping to conclusions, he's not white, and that's not the player. He is white, okay? I mean, I'm going to put a link in my video, and you guys can see. He looks white to me. I mean, you can't get much whiter than that. I mean, his face doesn't look like a general American white face, but he still looks white. I don't care if he's like from another country. If he's that shade of skin, he looks white to me. So I don't know how they would say he's not white. I mean, and then I'm just saying. I mean, I never really thought we would be that player. I'm thinking that's the evil guy. Far Cry 3. Look, I think I remember Vaz was on the cover of Far Cry 3. I think so. This cover would make sense if it's a bad guy as well. But the thing is that I'm thinking like, wow, why are people so freaked out about this? Not who cares, but seriously, it's a game. The cover has come out. Why? Last time, at least people waited till Far Cry 3 came out to start saying it was racist. Now we're saying the cover. We're saying, how dare you put a white guy with his hand on a darker skinned man, and how dare you look like this white guy's in charge? That's just racist. Oh, it is, really? So what? Are you telling me if we put a black guy there and they put his hand over a white guy, would it be any less racist? No, I don't think so. But I think that it would be, people would respond differently. I don't think people would think it was racist at all. People would be like, oh, that looks so cool. We're going to be facing this guy. I mean, I just don't get it. People are just so overly sensitive. It's like, the game hasn't even come out yet. We don't even know if this white guy is saying any racist stuff. Yes, he's holding his hand on a darker skinned man, and the man is holding a grenade, which the white guy has the pin, but still, really, stop freaking out. It's not that big of a deal. The poster has been revealed. It's not, I mean, we haven't seen the game yet. I mean, this is a clear example of don't judge a book by its cover. This is the cover. Don't judge the game by the cover. Oh my goodness, I'm just so... Oh, people just find some of the smallest things to complain about. The game's not even out yet. You don't know who this guy is. He could be the biggest bad guy ever, and yes, he could be racist, but if he's the bad guy, who cares? It's not like they're promoting racism if he's the bad guy. I'm just saying, I mean, Anyway, that's just my little rant on this. Tell me your thoughts. Do you guys think this poster is racist? I'll have the link in the description below. I think, yeah, I'll have in the description below, so you can see the picture yourself. Think if it's a racist shot, or whether it's just something, or do you even care that much? I mean, it's just the poster. You haven't played the game yet. All right, well, this is Feeding Frenzy 91. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and God bless.